March 1st, 2000s. Five of the crew were below deck when a loud crash struck the ship. After the crash, one passenger, a 20-year-old woman named Mary Wilkinson, went up deck to see what all the commotion above was about. The boat had smashed into a huge coral reef and tilted on her side. When Mary looked out, to her horror and unsurprise, there was no one on deck. She shouted at the top of her lungs, hoping and praying that someone, anyone, would hear her, but no one did. The ship wasn't in danger of sinking anymore, so the 5 people still on board stayed there until morning, when the storm had almost died down. Then they got into an old boat they had patched up in the night and started to row into the nearby island. Eventually, they were only 2/3 away from land. Then, like in the blink of an eye, something flipped and struck the side of the boat, and as if it were a wave crossed with a speeding freight train. The boat was flipped over, and both oars snapped in two. And 3 of the crew were swept away. But Alvin Williams was just originally going to see family in Costa Rica, managed to fight what seemed to be a slowly dying current. What he saw that really flipped over the boat made him doubt his own eyes. It looked like a cross between a whale, a monitor lizard, and the tail was almost like an upside-down shark fin. And at the end, it was a Tylosaurus. It must have thought the boat was a turtle or something. But he didn't have much time to ponder. You could make out something sinking slowly down to the seafloor. It was Mary. She was knocked out senseless upon the Mosasaur's impact. Al swam down and grabbed her. Then he fought his way back up to the surface onto a large piece of driftwood and straight to the shore, where he revived Mary. She seemed only to have a minor concussion. There was no sign of the others, and they could only assume the worst. That was when Al pointed out something further down the shores. They were dinosaurs. The large sickle claws on both feet. It told them that they were raptors. But one raptor, the one not pursued, was bigger than the other. A lot bigger. At least a little bit bigger than a man. And it had a bald head with lots of jowls and lumps of flesh that kind of reminded Al of a king vulture or a turkey vulture. The smaller raptor that was being chased was clad in head to toe in feathers. It looked about 2 feet long and 3 feet tall. The big raptor missed its kill, but then it looked at them. Without another word of thought, Al and Mary made their way into the forest. Quickly. But they didn't know what to expect. Where to go. What to do. For the most part, even how any of this was possible. They just made their way into the woods, praying for the best.